Okay, cool. I think, like I said, I think that I understand a lot of people have problems with unmarried couples living together. I
Hmm.
understand why people would be against it. There could be a lot of issues that come with it, but
Hmm.
I personally would be okay with living with my significant other even if we weren't married.
So I'm all for cohabitation because then I feel like there'd be like less separation. Um, if people are together, they know how to live together, so then they can be together in the future.
I think marriage is a great thing. And yes, I do think that everybody should be able to get married. I think that whoever's in love, I don't see why there are laws saying that people can't get married. There are literally laws. It is against the law for people to get married, and I'm glad that that has changed, and I'm glad that we're getting past that.
Marriage. I feel like you should have the cohabitation. I can't even say the word. Before you get married, not for religious reasons, because religiously it's not right, but then you get to learn to live together. My example is I got married to a man I never lived with. Now I can't barely live with him, which ends up in divorce. Not divorced.
I like kids, and I think that as long as children have a safe and healthy home to live in, then they're loved. Then
You should raise your children, I guess. I don't know.
It's just like what kind of household, what. Like I told her an example of like
I think
spanking
it's
or no
good.
spanking. Or...
I beat my kids. No, I think spanking is good. You should spank your kids. I don't believe in not spanking my kids. They're being little devils. Okay, what I think about the process of bringing up a child is that um, it's basically, you know, teaching them right from wrong. I have a son myself, so he's only 15 months old, but I teach him, you know, not to pinch, bring up a child is hard work, but you're that parent, and you know, um, I think that it is a big process, but it is basically common sense. Teach them right from wrong. What is right? You know, discipline them if they're going to be mean. Then I think you need to put them in timeout. Teach them right from wrong. Um, you know, when they get a little older, they'll know more. But teach them at a young age where you know that they're gonna know, hey, you can't do that, or no, you can't pinch, or no, you can't pull hair. Because my son is in the stage now where he likes to pull hair, pinch and bite, and he gets smacked on the hand for pulling hair, or I pull his hair back. You got to teach him, or biting, I'll go like that, he can't, you need to teach him, when they get older, how you was raised. I was raised in a good home. I was taught, hey, if you're gonna do something wrong, you're gonna get disciplined for it, and old fashioned butt spanking, you can't do that no more because you end up, getting the cops called on you. Well, no, hey, old fashioned ass spanking, you're gonna get it, you know. I don't think that's right, or I don't think that's wrong. I think it's right that hey, discipline. Half these kids around here does not get discipline, and I think that's why half of these kids are the way they are. Their parents don't care. Well, I care for my son, and my son is gonna learn to grow up and respect and be a man, and treat others with respect. Treat them like he wants to be treated. And I think the process of, bringing up a child is hard work, but as long as you are behind them and, be that mom or parent, mom or dad or parents, then, it's hard work, it's a process, but your kids will learn how to grow up and have respect.
I think that if I were in a situation where divorce, I want divorce to be the absolute last resort. I don't want it to be, I want to fight for my marriage to stay. I don't think divorce should be the first option. I think people jump to it too soon. And I wish that, I just think that it's important to really try, because if you got married for a reason, and I think that divorce should be the absolute last resort.
Divorce. Religiously not a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing for your children. Depends on the way you want to look at it. So, divorce could be a good thing or a bad thing.
Kind of what I said earlier, if you got divorced from somebody, you got divorced for a reason, and I think odds are that you're going to run into the same problems, and people don't change.
Remarriage. I also agree with that. You find somebody you love, you should marry them, and then your kids know that marriage is a good thing. Being in from a split family, it was the best thing for my parents. The best thing for me to see is that my mother married a better man than she had the first time.
Thanks, Paul.